Well, happy Sunday. How are my air signs doing today? I hope all is well with you and your loved ones. I'm sure you're having a fantastic day or had a fantastic day, depending on where you're at on this beautiful planet we all share. Thank you for choosing my channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you could, would you please hit that like button? It would increase my algorithms so more people would see this channel. And if you haven't yet, would you please hit that subscribe? It would mean a lot to me, and thank you. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, this is a general read, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. And let's see what message or messages come out for us for today. Let there be wisdom, let there be light. Let me be challenged to open my sight. Let no harm ever be done, and remember all life is one. With truth and with heart may the highest be done, that all realms heal in the sun. Show me only my highest good, and for the highest good be done. Let this be without illusion, fantasy, or wishful thinking. Blessed be of hope. Please show me clearly what I need to know for the highest good and best interest for all. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please show me what I need to know. Please and thank you. Thank you. Well, we got all three of them at one time. Courage, 37, 10. I'll move these crystals up just a little bit more. Boundaries, 26. That's an 8. And psychic, 48. That breaks down to a 12. And that'd be 1 and 2 is 3. Full moon. 27th of December is the full moon. It is called the cold moon. A couple of readings have had that. But let's look back at these cards. I believe somebody else had it in one of their element signs, but they were just done differently, where the psychic was here and the courage was there, but the boundaries was in the center. Don't remember which one. And if you're asking me, do I remember the message? No, I don't. Just to let you know, when I do these readings, probably within like 2 or 3 hours, I don't remember anything about these readings. There's going to be bits and pieces that flashes back, but no, I don't remember them. Because channeling is like dreaming. Once you get done with it, it slowly just disappears. You're getting the messages, you're getting the intuitive hits of setting up boundaries with a certain individual or a group or organization. And it's going to take a lot of courage for you to do this. You may have to just say, no, I can't do this anymore. And when you do that, there's going to be a lot of pushback, a lot of resistance. And they're going to tell you, like, if this is like an individual, it's going to be, oh, come on, you can do this one more time. You can do this for me one more time. Think about all the things I've done for you. You can do this. When somebody starts that path, they're not respecting your boundaries. They're not respecting you. Because if you have good, strong boundaries in place, people will not do that to you. And you should not be a pushover for anybody. If you do not want to do anything, stand your ground. That's your courage that you're going to have. And say, look, I am not doing this. It's done. Even if they say, well, you've done it in the past. Okay, things change. I don't care. Because when somebody pushes you like that, or your boss, a friend, a family member, I don't care. We're just going to use this as a general energy. You take how it resonates to you. They're not respecting you. And that's wrong. But you're feeling now that this individual or this energy, it's time to stop this, to stop letting them control you and for doing things that you don't really want to do. Even at work, if your boss comes up to you as you're getting ready to go home for the day, you have plans, and he says, hey, I need this done by tomorrow. You're getting paid from a certain time. If you're getting paid hourly and it's overtime, then that's up to you. But if you have plans, you have to set the boundaries and say, I can't do it. I have a plan, I have an event plan that I'm going to, and it's really important. And if they try saying, well, this job mustn't be important to you, say, this job's really important to me. But you not having good time management is not my problem. I'll get to it first thing tomorrow morning, and I will have it on your desk as soon as I'm done with it. Don't let people manipulate you. Big corporations are really good at that. They try to get you and fearmonger you that you're going to lose this job. Well, push back a little bit. Don't let anybody ever do that to you. You don't have to be mean. You can be polite. And you definitely need to set the boundaries with the bosses. And if a boss thinks that they can get something and just hand it to you just as you're ready to walk out the door and say, get it done. No. I'd ask them, when did you get that? And if they tell you, oh, I got it about 11 o'clock. Why didn't you give it to me at 11 o'clock? Well, I forgot about it. Well, you forgetting about it is not my problem. You know? Leave it here and I'll get to it first thing in the morning. And set the boundaries. And explain to them, especially if your salary, I'm getting paid from this hour to this hour. Put that many hours in a day. Or ask them, will I be compensated for this? Or I wouldn't even ask them. I just go, okay, who do I send for the extra money in for this because it's out of my normal work hours? And they're always bosses are always going to look at you and they're always going to go, wow, I never do that. Your boss is probably getting bonuses too. And if he wants to do that, that's their prerogative. But let's get back to this here. This could be just even a good friend that says, hey, I want you to do this. Can you come over and do this? On a moment's notice. Well, if you can't, if you have plans, don't change them. Just say, no, I'm sorry, I got plans, man. Let's do it later. Give me a later date. We'll do this at a later date. What do you want? No, we'll do this at a later date. So it's the boundaries. For you to do boundaries effectively in life is tough. It takes a lot of courage. Something else you should be aware of is boundaries that are, if you are starting into a relationship with somebody, set those clear boundaries of when and how's and what's expected. A lot of people, when they get started in relationships, they don't set those boundaries up very first thing. And then when they have to set them up, the person they're setting them up to is like, wait a minute, what's the deal here? Why the boundaries? Why all of a sudden the change? Because you weren't, in the beginning, you didn't set the boundaries up. You didn't set the parameters of what you expect out of somebody and what they can expect out of you. Be clear on that. Be courageous. The Five of Cups is going to save you a lot of heartache, a lot of misery. Set the boundaries clear. Even if you're starting a new job, set the boundaries clear up at the beginning. The Ace of Wands. You're going to enjoy this. It's going to give you a lot of freedom. It's going to bring a lot of happiness to you, a lot of joy, because people are no longer just going to be able to walk over you. The Eight of Cups. You may have done this in the past, let people just step over your boundaries. Well, the times now is a change. It's time for you to walk away. You know intuitively that this is not for your best interest and how it's actually affecting your personal life. Seven of Cups. It's a choice. Even if you have boundaries, ask about, like I said, if it's an individual, ask them, well, do we have a choice to do it some other time? I can't do it right now. And if they say, no, I need you right now, well, if you absolutely have plans, don't change your plans. And say, I'm sorry, I can't help you, I have plans. Same with work, set boundaries. Let them know that you're not, oh, I'll get so-and-so to do it. They do it all the time. The Page of Swords. A fresh new life, new fresh communications. The universe is handing this to you and showing to you that this is what you need to do to move forward in your life. And if this is you starting into possibly a new relationship with somebody, just because you didn't let the boundaries exist in the past with the Eight of Cups, walk away from it. Set those boundaries now. Let people know this is what you do and this is how you feel, and this is, you don't bother me between these hours or whatever it is. Set it up as needed. We have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is the universe is saying, look, we have all the information you need if you want to move forward with this and be comfortable in your life, having the love, the joy coming into your life. The Ace of Swords is you receiving it. The Nine of Coins. People will value you because of these boundaries. They're going to go, okay, it's clear, I understand. There's things you say in life and there's things you do in life, and you make sure they're for the highest good and the best interest of all. The Six of Swords will keep you from getting into a lot of problems, a lot of situations where if you are doing something at work and you had a big part, say you were doing something at work and the boss, as you were walking out the door, again saying, I want you to do this now, but you had plans like like your mom's birthday. All that's going to do is, if you stay with the company and do that, it's going to cause rift within the family. You don't want that. You want to stay in yourself in the calm. You want to move yourself out of situations, and that's what boundaries are for. The Page of Cups. Got to cover this little girl up. I shouldn't say little girl, this young woman up, because her breasts are there. You'll find a lot more happiness and joy in your life with the strong boundaries. Intuitively, you should have been doing this for years. It's time for you to step up to the plate. It's time for you to see, so people know what you are worth, what your value is. So let's just set those boundaries, have the courage to do it. Use it in whatever is what is what is resonating for you into your life. I can't say the word applicable to your life. But rely on your instincts too. And know that you have choices in this world and to make the better choices and to be honest and truthful with yourself. You have one life in this world. You don't get do-overs. Please don't ever get to the point in your life going, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would not have let this person do this to me because it just didn't work out. Respect yourself and respect others. Respect others' boundaries too. Sometimes it may take courage out of you to respect somebody's boundaries and not trample it. But you have to do what is comfortable for you and what you know you need to do. So that's it for today. Until tomorrow, love and light. Namaste.